From the moment you're born, you're told what to do. Follow the rules. Don't question the system. Stay in line. And slowly, without realizing it, you become programmed. Not by your own design, but by society, by school, even by your own family. You're taught to avoid risk, to fear failure, to settle for realistic goals. But here's the truth. Most people don't fail because they aren't capable. They fail because their mind was trained to lose. Listen to that again. Most people don't fail because they aren't capable. They fail because their mind was trained to lose. If you're constantly seeking approval from other people, if you're afraid to try something new unless it's guaranteed to work, if you feel stuck doing things you don't care about, that's not your fault. That's programming. Think about how many times you were told to sit still, to stop dreaming so big, to be realistic, and how often that programming became your inner voice. I can't do that. I'm not smart enough. That's impossible for someone like me. But what if none of that is true? What if those beliefs are the real reason you're stuck? The first step to breaking the cycle is noticing the pattern. Where did your beliefs come from? Who taught you to fear failure? Because once you realize it's just programming, you can reprogram. The mind is like software, and software can be updated. You don't need to wait for permission. You don't need perfect conditions. You just need to uninstall the lies and reinstall belief. Start questioning everything you've been taught about success, because playing it safe has a cost, and the price is your potential. Reclaim your thoughts, redefine your goals, break the loop. The system wasn't built to make you win, but you can rewrite your code. Most people stay programmed. You don't have to. If you're ready to delete the old script and build a new life, it starts right now. Because the only thing stronger than programming is awareness. And now you're aware. You're aware there's something wrong with the way you think, which means you're already ahead of 99% of people. Most people will never admit there's a problem with the way they think. They'll keep blaming external factors, keep complaining about the world around them, keep making excuses. But awareness is the first step. And look, we've got a whole playlist on this topic. We're going to keep making videos helping you break the programming. So if you want to go deeper, subscribe. And here's a few more of our favorite videos on the same topic. This next video is one we all need to hear, especially after experiencing a setback or a failure. Are you willing to be wrong? Most people aren't. They'd rather prove themselves right, even if it means staying stuck forever. It's easier to prove yourself right than to change. So here's the challenge. What are you willing to be wrong about? Because being right keeps you stuck. Being wrong is the only way to grow. There are two types of people in this world. Those who are open to changing their mind and those who aren't. Which one are you? Next, are you selfish? Because most people are. And that's not a bad thing. Selfishness isn't always bad. Putting your own needs first doesn't make you a bad person. The problem is when you use selfishness as an excuse to justify your actions. When you're selfish, you can't see the bigger picture. You ignore the good of others. You forget about contributing. And in the process, you cheat yourself out of a more fulfilling life. Here's the truth. We all have needs. Some are physical, like food, water, and sleep. Others are emotional, like love, belonging, and acceptance. Most people prioritize the physical needs first, then push down the emotional ones. They work hard, climb the corporate ladder, earn lots of money, get everything they want, but sacrifice the one thing they really need, which is connection with other human beings. Listen to that again. They sacrifice the one thing they really need, which is connection with other human beings. You can't pursue your own happiness if you disconnect from everyone else's. Finally, here's a reality check that most people don't want to hear. You won't be happy until you stop caring about what other people think. Think about it. All of us want to be accepted, admired, and respected by others. It's part of our nature. But when we let other people's opinions define our identity, we give up our freedom. We become slaves to other people's expectations. But here's the harsh truth. You can't be true to yourself if you're always trying to please other people. So, if you're ready to rewrite your code, if you're tired of playing the game, if you're done with the rat race, we've got a full playlist on our channel about becoming who you were meant to be. Subscribe and join the movement, because the only thing stronger than programming is awareness. And now you're aware.